Hey, what up YouTube? This is Assailant of the Legion Duelist, and now that I caught your attention with that ridiculous title up there, let's get down to business. Now this is going to be a new series the Legion Duelist is going to be doing. And how it's going to work is this. Every regular pack, like Extreme Victory or Generation Force, that comes out, one of the Legion Duelists, primarily myself, is going to go through the secret rares in that set, one by one, and discuss, really, whether I think that card was worthy of being printed as a secret rare. So, now that I told you what's happening, let's just dive right into it. The newest pack that's coming out the 16th of this month is called Generation Force, and it is a big pack. It is a very big pack. It's the first pack to contain the new Xyz monsters, and so it's definitely going to be one of the most popular packs in a long, probably since Duelist Genesis, or D-Rev, but still, it's going to be a very big pack. It's also got a lot of other great support in it, and I'm just going to go through the 8 secret rares in the set, and discuss whether I think they're good enough to be printed as such. First off, we have Tyrus, Keeper of Genesis. Now, this guy is a light, fairy-type Xyz, 5 rank, with 2600 attack and 1700 defense. Very good, pretty good stats. 5 rank isn't necessarily the easiest to get out, but it's not too bad. And, well, its effect is epicness. Its effect can only be used while it has Xyz material monsters, and if it attacks or is attacked at the end of the battle phase, blow up a card. I don't believe this effect stacks, and so if you're attacked more than once, you don't get to blow up 2. Why your opponent would attack you more than once, I don't know, but still. And it cannot be destroyed by card effects. During each of the end phases, attach Xyz material from this card. So you only get his effect for 2 turns. But this card's effect is good enough that in those 2 turns you should have either secured the game, have victory well within your hands, or won. Mostly because of this card. When it attacks, you get to at the end of the battle phase, blow up another card. I don't believe it works if this card's sent to the grave, so if your opponent not Mirror Force deprisons it, or something else, you don't get the effect, unfortunately. But still, it's a great effect, so you'll be blowing up, you're essentially going to be destroying 2 cards in the first turn you summon it, and it can be destroyed by opponent's bottomlesses or Mirror Forces, etc. Great card, definitely worth printing as a secret rare. Next, we have this guy's Demon Brother, Ardrius, Keeper of Armageddon. This guy is a TCG exclusive, first one of the Xexal series. He is a dark Fiend-type 5 rank Xyz with 2600 attack and 1700 defense. Requires 2 level 5 monsters, of course, and his effect's not quite as... it's a balance. So its effect is as follows. Once per turn, you can detach an Xyz material from this card to select one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. Pretty good. You can get face-up field cards or face-up trap card, continuous traps or spells that are annoying. You only get 2 tries with it, but it's still got a very good destruction ability, and definitely worth running, especially in a 5 rank Xyz deck, which I expect to start seeing ones that run, 3 Trickies, 3 Quick Draws, 3 Cyber Dragons, a couple of Ghost Ships, etc. I expect this deck to be very good and utilize these guys to their best. And so both of these guys are definitely worth printing as secret rares. Next, we have Lost Blue Breaker. Lost Blue Breaker is a water 3-star Sea Serpent card with 1400 attack and 0 defense. Its effect is, if there's another face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua-type monster on your side of the field, you can tribute this card to target 1 spell or trap card on the field and blow it up. No, this card is not worth printing as a secret rare. I can see it being run in only one thing, and that is Codaris deck, and then only at 1. You can pull it out with Deep Sea Diva, great. You can do some fun stuff with it, but we have MST. 2 MSTs and a slight possibility of a third. So, I just do not think this card was worth putting as a secret rare at all. If you buy an entire box and this is the only secret rare you pull, you are not going to be happy with that box at all. This card was not worth putting as a secret rare. Next, we have the Flex Spreader replacement, Pain Painter. He is a dark, of course, zombie type tuner with 1400 attack and 200 defense. And his effect is long and pretty awesome. While this card is face up in the field, its name is treated as Plague Spreader Zombie. Once per turn, you can target up to 2 zombie type monsters you control, except this card, and they become level 2 until the end phase. They cannot be used as synchro materials except for the synchro summon of a zombie type monster. Now, there are a couple reasons this card is great. The first off is that it's the only card that really allows you to get to one of the better Plague Spreader synchros called Archfiend Zombie Skull, because it required Plague Spreader Zombie and 2 non-tuners, and it was a 6-star. Extremely hard, but now very possible with this card. It also allows access to the other 2 Plague Spreader synchros, which are Doomkaiser Dragon and Revive King Hades. Both are very good cards, and this card is able to utilize them very well. Getting 3 monsters on the field with zombies isn't as hard as it is for most decks. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not too hard. But even if you're not able to get 3 monsters in the field, the other reason this thing is great is that it is a zombie tuner. No more need to be said. This card is worth printing as a secret rare. Next, we get to Vision Hero Adoration, who is a dark 8-star warrior fusion with 2800 attack and 2100 defense, who requires 2 hero monsters, just hero. And if you haven't gotten the memo, evil heroes, elemental heroes, and destiny heroes have all been lumped into heroes. Now this card's effect, it's pretty good. Once per turn, you can target 1 other face-up elemental hero monster you control, and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent's targeted monster loses attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of your targeted monster until the end phase. So if you control this card and another face-up elemental hero, and your opponent controls a face-up card stronger than this thing, it's not going to be stronger for long. It's a good card. It's a very good card. I like how it's generic hero monsters. I think Trinity might be a little bit better, but it's still a very good card. But I don't think it's worth printing as a secret. There are some other better cards you can print as a secret in this set, and this card, it's good, but it's not epic like Tyrus or Ardrius. So I don't think this is worth printing a secret. Maybe an Ultra, or yeah, definitely an Ultra, but probably not a secret. Next comes, well, the obvious one, Steel Swarm Roach. Yes, this card is worth printing as a secret. It is a dark 4-rank fiend with Xyz, obviously, with 1900 attack and 0 defense, just like all the other Steel Swarms. Now, 1900 attack doesn't seem too much for requiring 2 level 4 monsters, but its effect is amazing. When a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned, you can attach 1 Xyz material monster from this card to negate the special summon and destroy that monster. It negates. So essentially, any synchro monster your opponent pulls on you is going to die. Any of them. Which makes it very hard for your opponent to pull out something that is stronger than this. Because a lot of decks don't run base monsters above 1900 attack. They run stuff to get to synchros. With this card, it says no to synchros. It's a very, very good card. It's going to be the next Pot of Duality. Everybody's going to be wanting one. They're going to be very expensive. It is also Xyz Propaganda. If you notice, it says when a level 5 or higher monster is special summoned. The key word here is level. Xyz monsters do not have a level. Their level is not 0, they just don't have a level. They have ranks. So therefore, you can use Xyz monsters to get over this card. Summon your Utopia and run this thing right over. So it is Xyz Propaganda in a way, but it is still very much worth printing as a secret rare. Next comes the only non-monster secret rare, and that is Smashing Horde. It's a counter trap, and its effect is as follows: when a monster effect or trap card is activated that negates the normal or special summon of a monster, negate the activation and destroy it. So you get your opponent's Thunder King, Steel Swarm Roach, Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment. You get a lot of very, very nasty stuff, and to make your opponent pay half their life points for nothing is a very, very nasty move. But this card only has about 4 or 6 uses in the meta today, and that is not good enough to be main decked. And so I do not think this card was worth printing as a secret rare. An ultra rare, or probably more like a super rare, but a secret rare, no. Now, lastly comes a toss-up guy, Orient Dragon. This guy is a wind, 6-star, dragon type synchro with 2300 attack and 1000 defense. His effect is, when his card is synchro summoned, target one face-up synchro monster your opponent controls and banish that target, or remove from play. It's a generic synchro, so it only takes 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner. Now, this card's kind of a toss-up. I don't know whether it's good or not. It all depends on one thing. Does Brio get banned or not? If Brio gets banned, this card will be probably one of the most expensive cards in the pack, and everybody's going to be trying to get one because it will be the 6-star. But if Brio doesn't get banned, Brio kicks this guy's rather large teeth right in, and this guy is going to be one of the least expensive synchro rares in the entire pack. So it's all a toss-up. I don't know what to think of this card yet. I'm inclined to say it is certainly not worth printing as a secret, because I'm kind of annoyed at $30 6 stars synchros, because you need those. But still, it may, I would say probably as ultra. I'm undecided on this one myself. So that's it, guys. That's all 8 secret rares from Gen Force. I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave comments or your critiques of it, what you think of these secret rares, in the comment section below. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel up above. And thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate it. This is Assailant of the Legion Duelists, signing out.